Okay, midday, February 4th. It's a Friday. It's 1:18 p.m. We entered this trade, BFRI. It was almost missed. Yeah, and we had this order set up. Sorry about the. But it's just we can't record more than one thing at a time. Sorry, and we were in the middle of recording something else. So if you notice here, you'll see where we entered. Yeah, we entered this position at 12:20 p.m. For $4.45 right here on this candle, which is I was kind of hoping it was going to do more like this break, so we kind of took it a little early. We were underwater. We did have the stop set, if you notice, right underneath these power drops. So if it drops below that power drop, and it's really thin volume, but we've been watching this for days, right? And it is the short squeeze alert, right? And the short squeeze alert is because we have 37% of the float is short. So yeah, we go 3.6 million times 37%. So 1,332,000. Yeah, so 1,300,000 shares are short. And we're going to see our daily volume. And we're running 1.8 million shares right now. That doesn't mean that, 1.3 to the 1.8, that doesn't mean they're all short. It's just a percentage of it, right? So if you were to think about it, well, there you go. Think about that. So in theory, we have 1.857 million shares traded hands today, and we're just suggesting this isn't accurate at all, but 37% of that is short. So 687,000 shares are short right now due to that thinking. I don't know if that's accurate. There could be less shorts, more shorts. They could have different time to cover. I feel like I do feel like it's squeezing because there would be no real reason for this to be up. There wasn't a lot of news or anything like that. So and there's our further out view. There's kind of like a bigger picture. That's a 5-minute chart. It's like a 2-hour chart. You see how it's coming? It went up, came back. Now it's going to go up. Now we're going to hit resistance here. But I mean, if we can come back and hold this should start the steps up. And here's your 1-day candle charts, right? So we're still coming into that resistance. Like I feel like I need to treat this more like a swing trade, but watch it go underwater here. When we have 2.75 percent of risk here. This is part of the mindset. Do you see how this is? Yeah, so I really didn't like that, whatever the data we could get. So I went right to NASDAQ.com. You see, and then over here on the bottom on the side here, it has short interest. All right, so I'm going to push that button. So here's the BFR short interest section. Yeah, let me just zoom that in for you, right? So it's showing that its settlement date is January 14th, right? We're at February 4th, and their short interest is the 1.3. Their average daily share volume at that point was 4.5 million, and they only had 1 day to cover. So this is the part that's interesting to me, is the 1 day to cover part. I don't know if that's just, short data is some of the hardest data for me to get. I think you could, I'm positive you could, money talks, and, you could pay for better data and get better interest. I don't know if it's going to help you, but you could definitely pay for it. I just, I don't know, I can't afford it, I guess. I just don't use it. So what do I keep preaching? Why am I always preaching? So I had to step away and make second lunch, and lo and behold, just because it has light volume and it takes forever for it to go up, doesn't mean on light volume it won't come screaming back at you. And look at it, it's going to want to stop us out. So yeah, do it for your own sake, not because I tell you. Because of your own sake. So good thing we have our stop set where we do. It looks like we just dodged it. I can't believe we waited for that whole move, right? And it broke. Look, so it went up, came back, came up, took support, right? Took support, and then broke out, and there was our trade. That's the same, like I'm not telling you. Look at it. Gave us a second chance. That told us that it was going maybe a little bit further. And, yeah. I don't know. If that doesn't draw you the picture, I don't know. I guess the whole thing would have been, how did you know that this was the top? When it came ripping back like that, where would you have wanted to get out? I don't know. We probably should have just trailed the stop up nice and tight. I would think. So let me look at this first. Yeah, I don't want to be like that, but I mean, I would have wanted to trail that stop up right into here somewhere, $4.53, right in here. I would have been probably stopped out. Not to be like that, even if we got stopped out. Yeah, yeah, we would have had it trailed up tight. Would have been right up in here, 53, 53. Damn it, she's just taking the fucking profits. I'm not kidding around, man. This isn't a game. This is real money. You know, you traded 2% for a 2% win for a 2% loss. It's awesome. The greed and fear. I never claimed to be a really good swing trader. Actually, I told you I'm a fucking shitty swing trader, and this is exactly it. I can't get out of the I take the profits fucking mindset, and when I do, I give it all back. It's like, what kind of range do you need to give this thing? So we need to put the stop down here at 20%, and then when it comes down to it, that's how we swing trade? Nah, fuck, man, that's ridiculous. The only way you would have done it is if you got in the morning here, and then you're saying 406. Like, and that's your entry. But that, why were you on that there? You're not. I need a signal, man. It's not just throwing shit at the wall and seeing if it'll work. Yeah, and the volume's still extremely light. Here's that tighter time frame that I like using. Extremely light volume. So, again, we should have just taken our fucking profits, man. What is wrong with you? Get this out of your head, this swing trading nonsense. Yeah, and there's the inevitable. Okay. That's a $120 loss. Would have, you know what I mean? Going up the other way would have been about the same amount of profit. So I was just thinking to myself, why are you allowing that to happen, right? And I guess the short answer is that the $120 profit isn't enough. It's not high enough. So I feel like it's not important. But really, you add those 120s up. Okay, it doesn't even matter. Adding anything up is better than losing and subtracting numbers from the fucking pile. So understand that adding any amount to the pile is better than taking anything away from the pile. I know it sounds crazy. It's really, so smart, eh? Yeah, no, put it into practice. Think about it. This is exactly what, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's easy to say, right? Yeah, it's easy to, yeah, like you're going to be like, oh, yeah, well, that's not even, it goes in one ear and out the other. Doesn't even make sense to you, right? Because you're like, oh, that's just so common. Okay, let's just see what happens next time you do it. And that's exactly, maybe it's different for everyone. Maybe I'm just yelling at myself here. But I mean, yeah, we need to start taking more profits. And the swing trading thing, I'm not here to start experimenting more with, adding a fucking thing to the list here. We do what we do, and that's what we do. And I kept saying, I gave you all the evidence there, too, you fucking idiot. I gave you all the evidence. I have 1 day to cover. This really isn't a short squeeze. The volume's too low. We don't have news. The news was like 3 days ago, and it was, a patent update. That means fucking nothing. That means, hey, by the way, we have, we're rewriting the fucking letter, and we sent it out again. There's nothing here, man, except for that move. Take your fucking money, man. Makes it difficult in real time every time you're singing to the choir here, man. It's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. I can put you on it all day, every day. It's how you trade it, man. And if you don't like, share, and then subscribe and ring your notification bell, you won't get the updates to show all these trades, right? You want to see these trades. The executions, I'm telling you, is the most important part of the whole. It is the job. You would think that finding the tickers and doing all this and doing all that, no. Doing the do is the job. So you got to get better at it. Yeah, you definitely need the execution mindset. Without that, it's just a bunch of predictions and guessing. You know what the crazy part is? It almost hit VWAP. I bet it will tomorrow. That would be that might be a little bit close. But look, it's taking support. Right? You hear what I'm saying? Take the moves. Take the moves. The ultimate move, yeah, might be up here at 6. Like, you know what I mean? Boo, 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 boo. It does that like for another month. Who knows? Who the fuck cares? It, but take the move and then wait for the next move. Or reverse. If you're a ninja, you can reverse the trade here and go short. But I mean, I guess that's what real pros, take it, take it. Take it, take it, take it, take it, take. Don't give it back. Take from the market. Take the move. I primarily like to just go long. I don't go short, and I don't do a lot of options trading. So, yeah. Yeah, so again, like, share, subscribe, because without your subscription and your notification bell, you won't know where to come for your high fives. And I give everyone high fives except today. Maybe not me. Till the next bounce.